A couple, married for many years, had been unable to conceive a child, so they went to the hospital for medical examinations. To their surprise, the doctor informed them that the husband suffered from oligospermia, low sperm count. Worried that her husband would be devastated by the news, the wife secretly altered the test report and concealed the diagnosis. Shortly afterward, she was sent abroad by her company on a business trip. A few days after returning home, she began experiencing morning sickness and immediately assumed she was pregnant. When her husband heard the news, he was overjoyed. Her mother-in-law was so excited that she rushed off to pray at the grave of her long-deceased husband. But just then, the woman's phone received a message. Her sister-in-law, noticing this, picked up the phone and read the message. It was an invitation for the woman to meet someone at a hotel. The woman realized her sister-in-law had seen the message, quickly told her husband she had to go out for a moment, and left the house. The sister-in-law then voiced her suspicion, saying the baby in her womb might not be her brother's. But the husband told her not to talk nonsense, insisting his wife would never betray him. A few months passed quickly, and soon it was time for the woman to give birth. The entire family waited anxiously outside the delivery room. At that moment, the doctor came out holding the baby and announced it was a boy. Everyone happily rushed forward to see the child, but as soon as they looked, they were stunned. The baby was black. The mother-in-law and sister-in-law immediately declared the child couldn't possibly be the husband's. It must be the result of an affair with an African man. The husband also began to doubt, thinking to himself, how could I, a white man, possibly have a black baby? A bystander witnessing the scene also found it suspicious and suggested they do a paternity test immediately. The woman and baby were taken back to their hospital room. The mother-in-law, unable to contain herself, directly asked, whose child is this really? The woman firmly replied, of course he's my husband's. Whose else could he be? But the sister-in-law insisted, impossible. The baby doesn't look anything like my brother. If you've done nothing wrong, let us take the baby for a DNA test. The woman became furious and adamantly refused to allow the test. Her reaction instantly deepened her husband's suspicions. Not long after, the woman's own mother arrived. Seeing the three of them secretly doubting her daughter, she became furious. To clear her daughter's name, she urged her to take the paternity test, but the woman still refused, saying she didn't want to put her newborn through such stress. The mother-in-law, however, wouldn't accept no for an answer. She tried to snatch the baby to take him for testing, but the woman bit her hard. With no other option, the mother-in-law pulled out a single strand of the baby's hair and took it to the lab for testing. Soon after, the paternity test results came back. The husband took the report from the doctor's hands, read it, and realized he had wronged his wife. The child was indeed his biological son. He immediately went to apologize to his wife, promising he would never doubt her again. However, not long after, one of the woman's co-workers came to visit her at home. After seeing the baby, she also found it suspicious, but didn't say anything to the woman's face. After leaving, she quietly discussed it with others at the company, suggesting the baby resembled a black male colleague. By chance, a visiting relative overheard this conversation and immediately went home to tell the woman's mother-in-law. Upon hearing this, the mother-in-law became furious again and resumed doubting the child's parentage, fearing the hospital might have mixed up the test results. She immediately insisted on taking the baby for another paternity test. When the woman heard this,